If I was just getting started in my content creation journey in 2026, this is what I would do.
Get the biggest Chanel back in the store if you want it. I gave them the drill, they sucked it up, I got them on it. I bought a new bag, I had the one so I two-toned them. Taking these drugs, I'm gonna be...
This is a year where so many people have wanted to become content creators, but just don't know where to start, how to start, some of the things to do, and that is what I'm here for, baby. I've been doing this, okay? First of all, I've seen a lot of people on Facebook that have started posting, content for making money, but I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I love Facebook, don't get me wrong, but the way the monetization program is now, they want you to post 37,000 times a day to make $2 at the end of the day. And honestly, that ain't really worth it, especially when you are a beginner creator, when you don't have a lot of different views on your Facebook when it comes down to that. Now, if you're pushing out shareable content, that's the key when it comes down to Facebook. Something shareable is going to get you a long way. Like if you post something like, oh, I just went outside today, just something random, I wouldn't look forward to you making money out there. But when you post just something, it could be something motivational, inspiration, informational, something funny if you're doing video, just something to keep people's attention. If you want to post a recipe, a picture of some food, and a video record, just something that makes people want to share. Think about the videos that you share, that you see, like the videos that you sharing with your friends and such. Find something that resonates with you, resonates with who you are, and recreate it in your own way. Don't steal people's ideas now. Don't do that. But recreate it in a way that helps, that's shareable. Like shareable content is the content that's going to get you paid always. And that's across any platform, honestly. Like if it catches your attention, if it catches other people's attention, then trust me, other people are going to want to share it. But if you're just posting like something random that don't really have any type of value, especially on Facebook, because Facebook, they're a tough cookie over there. Listen. But if it's something shareable, something relatable, something funny, something like that, people gonna share it. Even when it comes down to news, like if it's something drastic, something informative, like I said initially, then it's something. But let's talk about TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. First of all, TikTok going through some things right now since the United States took over their 80% ownership. So I don't want to speak a whole lot on that right now. Actually, yes, I am. When it comes down to TikTok, I don't know what's going on with it as of right now, but we're going to talk about what I know about TikTok right now. But when it comes down to TikTok, you still want to be able to inform people, educate people, or entertain people. So with your content, you want to think, okay, what am I good at? What type of content do I want to create? If you want to do fashion content, you want to do food content, you want whatever type of content that you want to do, you want to make sure that you are keeping your audience engaged. So for example, when I post my meals on my pescatarian account, when I edit my videos, I make sure I get a video of the full amount of the food, of the full meal first. And then if I do like a cooking video, I have it at the end of after the video. But you want to show, you want to be able to keep people's attention with the first 3 to 5, honestly, I'm gonna say the first 3 seconds, because people's attention spans are so freaking short that they gonna see a video, you take too long to get to the point, they're gonna keep scrolling. Just like with them story times. Story time is, it can be informative or entertainment, just depending on the type of story. But if you in the beginning, you like, oh, let me tell y'all what had happened on that day. Oh yeah, side note, y'all, excuse my baby, we gonna scroll. Cause I do it. Like y'all take too long to get to the point in the story time, I'm gonna scroll, I'm gonna fast forward, and even when I fast forward and y'all still take too long, I'm gonna just keep scrolling to the next person videos who know how to catch my attention. And that's just the word that we in. So you want to first determine the type of content creator that you want to be. You want to, if you haven't been consistent with posting content, at least start out with 1 time a day, making sure you're being consistent with that. And then you can add, you can move up to more videos, which I highly recommend, especially when it comes down to TikTok and Instagram Shorts. Instagram Reels, my bad. YouTube Shorts too. But we'll get to that afterwards. But also you want to first of all, you want to see what your audience engage with better. Like I can tell you now for my pescatarian brand, my audience don't hardly like healthy food a whole lot. It just depends on the way that I present it. And even when it comes down to certain sweets, sometimes they look iffy. Sometimes they like sweets, sometimes they don't. But I know certain videos is always going to get engagement. So, and I try to stick to that. Like you have to see what your audience likes. But when you do figure out what your audience like, you have to do more of that. So If you start out posting food review videos and then you turn around and post a selfie, or that's why I rarely post videos of me on my pescatarian account without food in front of me, because y'all don't be wanting to see me like that. And it's cool, I get it, because that's, you know, what I presented. But again, you have to know your audience. So find out what type of creator you want to be. Know your audience. Focus on your captions, and your hashtags are important, but I only use like 2 or 3 of them. But I noticed captions are very important, and that's something that I just started implementing last year. I'll do a caption, and then I would just like BS it, like just put some random word. But I noticed when I started taking my time with my captions, people started engaging more. People started DMing me more. People actually read them to the end and wanted to know more, especially if my video was something that they wanted to learn about as well. So when I get on here and talk about like the Digital Boss Academy, I talk about certain stuff in the video that makes you pique your interest, or I might say something about income, how much you can make, such and such. But then in the caption, I'm going to give you a little more information, and then let you know, like, hey, DM me or comment for more. You want a call to action on every single video. And a call to action is basically telling them to do something. Share this, like this, comment. A call to action is me telling you to do something. That's pretty much all a call to action is. Like, okay, what do you want me to do after this video? Comment. DM, you know. So there's a call to action. It's a lot that goes along when it comes down to content creation. People think content creation is easy, or they try to downplay people who do content creation full-time, but it really is a full-time job. It takes a lot. You have to know strategy. That's why a lot of people give up so quick. A lot of people are not as successful with it because a lot of people don't know strategy, or they might think like, oh, I'm just going to post this and I'm just going to throw this out here. Everything is content. Honestly, everything is not content. I used to be one of those that say everything is content. It can be depending on the way that you use it. But if I take this candle right here and just post a picture of it, my audience going to look, okay, like what you want me to do about this cranberry mandarin candle? Okay, what about it? What's next? You know? But if I take this same candle or record myself lighting the candle and then just put words across the screen, like when it comes down to Digital Boss Academy, put some words across the screen like, okay, my days are calm like this because I learned how to make money in my sleep. Just something pertaining to my brand other than just randomly throwing something out there, you know? But it's so much that goes along to it. That's why I love to work hands-on to see, okay, the one-on-one that I'm working with, what are you looking for? What type of content are you trying to push out? And sometimes they might not know, and I have to get that out of them. Like, okay, what is something that you enjoy to do in your free time? What is something that you can talk about all day long? What is something that you're very knowledgeable in? What is something that your friends and family come to you for all the time? And that has been something that helped me discover my purpose. Like, I've always been a go-to when it comes down to health and wellness, when it comes down to cooking certain things. And that's how I built my pescatarian brand accidentally, because I just started posting food when I was in my car doing food deliveries or doing medical courier deliveries. And then it just went from there. Like, I'll post my food and people ask me certain questions about it, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then also people ask me certain things about weight loss, because I have lost over 50 pounds within some years, honestly probably 60 now, but within some years, and people ask me certain questions about that. So I also talk about that as well. So I've been a go-to person for a lot. Even when it comes down to budgeting, financing, like, I ain't rich, don't get me wrong, I'm not rich, please. I ain't got it, I ain't got no money. But people ask me certain things because I know how to budget, I know how to do certain things. But sometimes life has happened to where I hadn't been able to do it, but it's not like I don't know how. Like, it's like riding a bike, you know? But yeah, if I was becoming a content creator, that's something I would do. And I would also give me a mentor, whether it's me or whether it's somebody else. I would definitely get a mentor, because let me tell y'all, when I got a mentor for my brand the first time, that is when my brand grew the most. That's when I started getting my collabs. That's when I started, like, everything just elevated for me. So I don't regret it at all. And as I grow, I'm going to continue to get a mentor that's going to grow with me on the level that I'm growing into. I'm actually looking for another one-on-one mentor for this year, because I have I got a big goal for this year. It's scary, but I know I can do it because I'm me. Come on now. But if y'all enjoyed this video, y'all have any other questions, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video.